Hello, Thomas and Gordon. This is Papa speaking. I'm going to read another book. We're just looking at the hen house and looking at some interesting animal tracks out there. But I thought we would like to read another story first. And the story we have is Paul McCartney's Grandude's Green Submarine, illustrated by Catherine Durst. Paul McCartney needs another job writing books because he's in there. And there's the Grandude's Green Submarine. And let's read this story. It was a boiling summer's day. Too hot, said Tom. And the other chillers, Lucy, Em, and Bob, all agreed. There's Lucy playing the guitar. There's Em up in the tree. There's Tom hanging on a tire. There's Bob having a juice box, sleeping on his knapsack. And there's Grandude. He's peeped out from his garden shed. Too hot for you, is it? Come inside. And he has some nice stuff in his garden. He's got some sunflowers and tomatoes. Maybe a pumpkin over there, yeah. Welcome to my top secret invention, said Grandude. It was cool as an ice drink or an ice rink, full of unusual cooling devices and all sorts of other mysterious creations too. As the chillers explored, Lucy spotted a picture of Nandude, their adventurous grandmother. Grandude's eyes sparkled. I think she loves adventures even more than I do. When will we see her again? Asked Bob. Perhaps we could go on an adventure to find her, said Em. And they have all kinds of stuff in this garage. See a guitar, a fan. Oh, there's a mouse eating cookies. Great mind think alike, said Grandude, and I have a plan. Follow me. Grandude led the children down a secret passageway until they reached a locked door. This is my favorite invention yet, Grandude said, opening the door to reveal a bright green submarine. What a beauty, said Grandude. As they all climbed aboard, Grandude took out his golden magic compass from his trouser pocket. We'll need a bit of magic to get started. This is no ordinary sub, you know. The magic needle spinning round lift this green sub off the ground. I wonder what happened to Paul McCartney's yellow submarine. He used to have a yellow one. Ooh, look at this one. With a zing, bang, sizzle, the green submarine jerked and jolted, then sprang up into the air and shot through the roof of a shed. The chillers laughed and cheered as they zoomed up into the clouds. We're swimming through the sky, said Em. I think I know who might be able to help us find Nandude, said Grandude, as they flew along singing songs and watching the world far below. There's some sheep. We're nearly there, chillers, cried Grandude as the submarine flew down through the heavy rain-filled clouds. Hold on tight. They went swirling and bumping and spiraling down, 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 landing at the edge of a little village. Oh, look at all the nice little colored houses there. Hey, Grandude, shouted a man on a big white stallion, smiling and waving furiously. We're just where we need to be, said Grandude. Meet my friend Ravi. And you're just in time for the parade, said Ravi. Ooh, look at the nice carriage they have. And there's a horse. Ravi took Grandude and the chillers to a shady terrace. It was a perfect spot to watch the parade while Grandude and Ravi told stories about Nandude's adventures. Nandude taught me this tune, said Ravi, strumming his guitar. If you want to find her, just follow the notes and watch how it makes the animals sing and dance. But as they listened, another sound started. Drip, drop, plip, plop. The rain had come. Oh no, said Bob, the storm has found us. And there the people are singing, they're dancing, and they've got ice cream cones. We won't be able to fly through a monsoon, said Tom as the rain poured down. A monsoon's a big storm. Don't worry, said Grandude. We won't need to fly. Quick, chillers, catch that sub. The green submarine was floating away on the rising rainwater. They all hopped aboard the submarine. Just in time, Ravi waved goodbye as the current sent them swooshing down the river. Where's the river taking us, Grandude? Asked Lucy. I have a notion we're heading for the ocean, said Grandude. As the river rushed them through a lush jungle, they heard a familiar tune. The animals on the riverside were all singing snatches of Nandude's song. They passed tigers and toucans. There's the tigers and toucans. Birds and baboons. That looks like a bird of paradise. Leopards and lemurs. There's the lemurs. There's the leopards. And warthogs and bullfrogs. If we follow the music, we're sure to find her, said Bob. The river widened and reached its mouth. Ooh. Then the green submarine began to dive down deep, deep, deep into the shimmering blue ocean. Deeper and deeper they went, cruising past the most spectacular sea life. Grandude happily pointed out dolphins, sharks, and whales. All seemed excited to see him. What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Ooh, what's that? But all of a sudden there was a jolt and everything went dark. They were caught in the tentacles of a giant octopus, spraying clouds of jet black ink. It was so dark that Grandude couldn't even find his magic compass, and he was getting a little bit worried. You can see their eyes. What's that sound? Asked Bob nervously. It's that tune we heard before, Nandude's music. And it's getting louder, said Grandude. Louder and brighter. Each note lit up the sea in a magical light show. It was Nandude. Her huge underwater ship was sailing toward them. Oh, there she is. As the ship approached, the octopus began to dance. And as it danced, it let go of the green submarine. Grandude and the chillers were free. Oh, we saw something like that in the other opening book. We should go back and look at it after. Other sea creatures joined the octopus's wild dance. And meanwhile, a trail of magical music from Nandude's ship scooped up the green submarine and carried it out of the sea and into the sky. They sailed through the air, over the sea and land, all the way back to Grandude's garden. One of the accordion ship's windows creaked open. Hey, Nandude. And the chillers waved as Nandude climbed down from the ship. Nandude to the rescue, she said with a wink, giving them a big hug. Goodness me, you've all grown up so much, Nandude, she sounded, a bit worried. I must have been far away far longer than I thought. There she is. After all that, I think it's time for some tea and biscuits, said Grandude. As they got cozy in the living room, Nandude told them about all her adventures. She probably went to Costa Rica and Antarctica, maybe Portugal, maybe Bahamas, maybe Mexico. Who knows where she went? And then it was time for bed. Nandude played lullabies on her accordion while the chillers snuggled down. Maybe we can go on an adventure with you, Nandude, Tom said with a yawn. Yes, maybe we could do that someday, she whispered. That would be fun. Now off to sleep you go. There they go in their beds. Nandude and Grandude kissed the chillers goodnight, and pretty soon they were fast asleep. Nandude turned and smiled at Grandude, but he was asleep too. Sleep night, chillers. Sleep tight, Grandude. And that's the end of that story. Hope Gordon and Thomas enjoyed this story. Love, Papa.